Hey guys, Tyler from Allstar Airsoft bringing you a video of if you should use heavier BBs or not. Alright, so if you've been playing Airsoft for a while, you know that the .20 gram BBs are sort of like the baseline and the standard BB to use. Now, the reason being for this is the weight that they are is perfect for sort of a balance in between velocity and weight. So really, they're just the go-to for pretty much anything, any power, style, whatever your gun is, it doesn't matter. .20 grams are usually the go-to BB. Now, the question for today's video is whether or not you should use a higher gram BB and what are the advantages and disadvantages of using those. So the first thing that you need to ask yourself whenever you're trying to pick new BBs is how hard does your gun shoot? Now obviously if you're using a bolt action sniper that shoots 500 FPS, you're probably going to want to use some heavier BBs, but if you're just using a standard G&G Combat Machine, Elite Force CQC, something along those lines, you'll probably be just fine with .20 gram BBs. But it pretty much just boils down to whatever you like and whatever your gun likes. So really the best way to find out which BBs you need is to go out on the field, play a game, and see what BBs fit your gun best. So just run one mag of .2s, one mag of .25s, see which one is more accurate and more consistent, and just go with that. Now the second thing you should consider whenever you're trying to buy heavier BBs is the price. Now .20 gram BBs are, like I said before, the baseline for pretty much everything. So they are a lot cheaper than, say, .4 gram BBs, just because of the obvious size difference and weight difference. So that's just something to consider whenever you're trying to pick up some new BBs. Obviously what you're wondering is, what are the advantages of using heavier BBs? Well, to start off, your gun is going to be a lot more consistent. With a .20 gram BB, some of them may be a little bit lighter, some might have holes in the middle. Really it just comes down to whatever brand you're using, but for the most part, .20 gram BBs are fairly consistent, but not as consistent as a heavier BB. So a .20 gram BB and a .25 gram BB are going to be a lot more different when it comes to consistency. So the second thing that you're going to be looking at is the accuracy. Now a .2 gram BB has a tendency to fly away and just not give you as consistent shots as a .25 or heavier, which is a really big reason why people use the heavier BBs, just for that extra accuracy. So that pretty much wraps up this video today of whether you should use heavier BBs or not. But at the end of the day, like I've said multiple times, it all boils down to whatever gun you're using. So if you guys enjoyed this video, just leave a like and a comment just saying what kind of gun you use and what kind of BBs you use. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of guns you guys run and what BBs fit those guns the best. So if you could, leave a comment down in the comment section below and tell me what gun you use and what BBs you use. This is Tyler from Allstar Airsoft, signing out.